a lot of the time, a lot of these books have so much knowledge,
Yeah.
and they have so many like golden nuggets of like, oh wow, that's a great concept, that when just reading it one time, you're not going to get it all.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe some people are savant geniuses and they do get it with one, but I don't get it with one. And so when I find something that really resonates and that I've listened to on Audible, I'll put it back in rotation. So I'll do 2-3 other books, and then I'll listen to it a second time, and I invariably get way more out of it the second time because I already understand the concepts. And you just can't pick everything up the first time.
Yeah.
So I think that the repetition, and then like you said with the social media, so if you're reading the books and then you have the podcast and then they're in your news feed and those concepts are coming up, and a lot of times in the social media, because they do need to be entertaining, the concept has like a real world like connotation to it, or some humor or something to it, and that really helps drive it in and resonate. Something that could be dry in the book, and then you see it in social, and you're like, oh no, that's just like what I read that Aristotle said, or Marcus Aurelius said that in this book that I read.
You start, our brains are like computers, like neural networks, and being able to create connections between topics and learning sources really is what it takes to reinforce all of that, so it almost becomes a part of your operating system.
Absolutely. And you'll see that a lot with all these books that I've just mentioned. And then also I'm big on Napoleon Hill as well. I read all Napoleon Hill stuff. So you'll see like these, Napoleon Hill said something in the 40s, right? and then like somebody else said it in one of their old school books in the 90s.